Good morning, Miss Ana Maria, Miss Stephanie Hazard, and Miss Maria Soledad. My name is Isidora Silva, and now I'm going to do my second video about the topics of the workbook. First of all, I'm going to talk about the conditionals. As everyone knows, we have first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, and zero conditional. But the zero conditional is not so important, so I'm going to talk about the first, second, and third conditional. Okay, first conditional. The possible future actions. If you can see here the structure, you have the if and the verb in present, and the results are in present. For example, if I have money, I spend it. But in the third conditional, you have two cases. You can do to if and the verb in present, and we can use will. If I have money, I will spend it. It's the same exercise, but one of the exercise have will and the other one don't have it. The second one is the second conditional. The second conditional is for talk about situations which are not true and probably won't be true in the future. In this case, we use if, but the verb it have to be in past, and the result is with would. For example, if I didn't have a car, didn't choose the past, so they have to be in present, I would walk to work. And the other example is, if I didn't pass my exams, I would quit. If you can see here, we have the verb didn't in past, and the past is not necessary to be in the past tenses for the rule. And would, it's the other part of the exercise, of the the word. And finally, the first conditional. The first conditional is, in my opinion, one of the most important difficult conditionals, because it talks about an imagined situation in the past and it imagined results. In this case, you have to use if and the verb in past, but after that the result you have to put would and have, and after that you have to put the verb in the participle form. For example, if we had worked harder, had and worked are in past. At school, we would have passed our exams. Would have, because have is an obligation after of would, and the verb in participle is if past. Okay, as everyone knows, some verbs can change completely, but in this case, past, we just have to put ed. And finally, I'm going to talk about one of the most important topic for me, because it can help me in the future to talk with other person, is the use of wish, hope, and be glad to. Okay, Miss Maria Soledad teach us that if we use wish, the verb it have to be always in past. For example, I wish I didn't have to study. If you can see here, after the wish, the verb is in past, didn't. Because if the other case, for example in hope, the verb is always in present, or we can use to will. I hope I will have a lot of dogs. This is a possibility, but the verb is in present, or in this case I use will. But in the other example, I use the verb in present. I hope to buy a new camera. The verb in here is buy. The complement is a new camera, and hope is the first of the sentence. And be glad to. If we use be glad to, it depends. We can use be glad to in something in present or something in past. For example here, I'm glad you came. Came is the verb in past, or I'm glad you are back. Are the verb in present. So that is my last presentation for the e-folder. So I hope you enjoy it and like it. Goodbye.